2014, here we are. First game of the year, Quackers versus the Terrapins, and before the game, Bill Peterson would throw out the first pitch, although it's kind of hard to tell with the guy standing in front of the camera, but it was a strike. Somebody should sign this guy. He can throw. Great to have the Petersons with us on opening day as well. In the first, Jordan Shelton with a frozen rope right to the new kid, John LaFanara, able to hang on, and it was zeros after one. Into the second, Trevor Swan was struggling. A walk to Cody Hammond here would let in a run. Then finally gets the pop out to end the inning. Well, wait a second here. Oh no, he dropped the ball, missed the peg. Oh brother, I have a feeling that's going to appear in the not top 10. Quackers up 6-0. On the mound for the Quack attack was Pollard. He'd get Swan and John both swinging. Into the third, Quackers threatening, and Jordan Shelton, another rope, and Johnny Boy, say it ain't so. He'd get the grab, slip, then check out the angle on this throw to get Cody Hammond out for the double play. I don't think that's how they teach it, but that's how they should. Into the fourth, 9-0 Quackers, and Jordan Shelton, it was getting dangerous. Dismantles the ball right towards his teammate's face, but LaFanara able to make yet another fine play to end the inning. As for the offense, the Terrapins, well, they just couldn't get anything going. No hits through 4, and I'm sorry, we don't accept checks. Into the fifth, Pollard looking for the no-no. Alex Hall's up, and he puts it on the ground, and they're unable to get the throw to first in time. Disappointing, but the Quackers, they'd explode in the bottom half. A grand slam here would end the game. Quackers win 16-0. Next up, it's your Bombers versus Workhorses. Jake Lindowski, and he was feeling it. A couple of singles in the first to push across a run, then Turborg, a nice poke here, but Chris Wilson able to hang on to end the threat. It was Wilson's first game since signing with the Workhorses. Jake Lindowski on the bump for the bomb squad, and he didn't care. Take a seat, and he wasn't the only victim. Landowski, he's tossing the stinky stuff, getting Louie down on strikes as well. Into the second, Mike Anderson able to put the ball in play, but Corey Sisson, well, he just can't find it. Workhorses would tie things up after 2. Into the third, Lewis with a 2-run single as the Workhorses go up 11-4. The Bombers weren't done though. Turby, then Hines, the Bombers quickly making it 11-7. Landowski up, and he rips this one right to Lewis. Then Mike Anderson able to get Sisson down to end the comeback. Turborg would come into Chuck, and Chuck is just what he did. Getting Eli, then Anderson, then hey, why not Eli again? Turborg, he'd keep his team in it, but the Bombers, they just had nothing left. Matt Hines would gently place the bat down as the Workhorses take this one 11-7. Next game, Suns versus Bombers. Turborg, he'd remain on the mound, and he would remain throwing straight cheddar. Danny Whiteside doesn't like how it tastes. Then Adam Pratt making the strikeout look good. Finally, Jake McWilliams and the Suns, they were just having a bench party. And you know what they were missing? The pre-game chant. Adam Pratt would take the hill and take charge. Get Turborg, well, he's just going to run away from that one. Then Corey Sisson, no thanks, I'm just looking. Looks like a quick inning, except Jake Lindowski, grand slam, silencing the crowd and the haters. And Matt Hines, he wants a hug. Turborg into the second, and I mean, this kid was blazing. Suns scoreless through 2. Into the bottom, Hines, a rip up the middle, and Swan, can't make the grab. Into the third, Swan, a rip up the middle, but Matt Hines, a dandy play to hold the Suns. Bombers threatening again in the bottom half. Hines, a poke to right field. Swan gets it, throws a prayer to third, and J-Mac does a good job getting his feet in the way of Sisson, able to get the peg out. In the fourth, the Suns finally able to get to Turby. Swan a hit down the line, and he loves stretching these things out, gets the hustle double. The Suns load the bases, and Adam Pratt, well, he's going to unload them. The Suns jumped to an 8-6 lead, and it stayed that way to the last inning. Last chance for the Bombers. Jake Lindowski, a double off the fence to keep the hopes alive. Then Turby, helping his own cause, bringing around 1. So down by 1, and Adam Pratt, well, he doesn't like jelly, but he's able to get out of the jam. Suns hang on 8-7. Final game of the day, Heat versus Terrapins. Tommy Taylor on the mound, and he was dealing. For the Terrapins, R.J. Pollard, yes, another Pollard, gets on here in his first ever at-bat. Joe Schaefer, first at-bat, same result. It was scoreless going into the second until Schaefer pushes across 1 with a slow dribbler. In the top, Jake Kotcher, a 2-run blast to break things open, but Tommy Taylor would settle things down, striking out Alex Holman to keep it tied at 2. In the bottom, and it was tailor-made. Tommy Taylor helping himself, a solo blast as Jake Kotcher, he'd hit another home run. He finished with 3 on the day, and a little showboating as the Heat tied up at 4 apiece. It would stay that way until the final inning. Steve Gaffney gets another run across. Then Jake Kotcher lines out to Pollard to end the inning. So Terrapins, they're down 2 after a Kevin Hammond walk. Schaefer down the line for his 6th hit in his wiffle ball debut. Then this is the play that would define the game. 2 on, nobody out. Pollard is going to rope a single, and just watch what happens.
Oh, get him. Go. Get up. Got him!
Wow, a double play. Another look, Kevin Hammond tries to score from second. A good relay, and they would get him out. Then Schaefer tries to sneak to third, and Steve Gaffney, not on my watch, just throwing darts. So that'd be 2 outs, and then Tommy Taylor, a full count, a home run would tie it. And just off the top of the strike board, the Heat hang on to win a wild one, 6-4.